welcome. And see, I think tonight I am prepared. I'm looking straight into the camera for all my viewers. Thank you for joining us tonight. Linda Lynn presents Could Be UTV with my girl, Miss Christy. She's always running a little bit hectic around.
I'm from one job to the next, and then I always, got to make sure I'm here for my girls. So I just got here.
Yeah, so we got to give her a little bit of time. That's all right.
Don't judge.
You just sit there and just do what you got to do.
Okay.
I'll talk to the peeps over here. Thank you, my Facebook followers, for joining in. My Instagram followers, thank you so much as well for joining us. Even though you should be on Facebook, because that way you will see the show itself. You're watching a little bit behind the scenes, so if you just want to stay there, that's fine. But before I forget, I just want to give a big shout out to this amazing dude that I will just die if he didn't do what he just did. And shout out to Vincent. Vincent, I know you're watching. He is like the computer guru, and my computer was shot like twice. And I just literally picked it up, tonight. And this computer would not turn on for anything. And I am not and was not going to take it to Apple, and they were going to rate me because it was just ridiculous. And he is a savior. So much love. And he is my guru guy from now on. Thank you, Vincent. So tonight we have an amazing... Are you alive?
I'm trying to make live on you.
Okay.
I don't know how to share it to your wall. I'm not really like that Facebook savvy, to be honest.
All right. Well,
It's all
tonight...
about the IG now.
Tonight we have a very interesting...
We do?
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. We have amazing guests. But I just want to talk a lot. Also, a little shout out to Noelle. Noelle, she is amazing at her craft. And we had a new photo shoot because, as you know, I'm starting a new project. I'm starting on new music. So Linda Lynn is evolving to better, and newer things. So we did an amazing, and of course, for those of you that don't know, my birthday is coming up. And since it is Monday, before our next show, I'm letting y'all know right now that my birthday is Monday. And Saturday, I want to see everybody at Monsoon in Babylon Village, okay? But, so we had a photo shoot today. And so we did like part, can I talk to you? Or?
Yep, I just posted
Okay.
on your wall. You should be good.
Oh, thank you. Now we're good. Okay.
Now you see what I was doing?
So we did part like birthday shoot, but we'll also do like covers for the song and stuff. But I just want to show, because I'm getting something at this, because I want to show a picture of what she did, but also I want to show her craft and her makeup and everything she's doing for Halloween. So everybody that's not following Art by Noelle Carina, you got to go on her page and you're going to find these amazing pictures and videos that she did for like Halloween getup, because as you know, she's not only a photographer, she's a makeup artist, and she does body painting. So for Halloween now, she does these amazing get-ups. So, but Bobby, can we just show a picture, one little picture, a little sneak preview of the picture she took of moi?
I saw it for like 2 seconds while I was working. It was like, okay, girl.
Yeah, she did an amazing job. I'm so happy with her. I can't wait till I see the rest of the pictures. And as you can see, that is my white room, right? It looks like a little studio setup there, right?
Yeah.
I should start charging people for a fee. That's going to be a fee from now on.
You just can't charge me when I crash there after a night of...
I wouldn't do that to my dear friends. My dear friends are my dear friends, I treat everybody as my friends, but my dear friends, I treat like my dear friend. But do we have that little video clip to show of Noelle's work? This is so funny. When I saw this, I died laughing, but it was amazing. Let's see if you can... Was that amazing or what?
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
That was pretty dope. So whoever's not following her, please follow her now. And joining us right now, we have the lovely Sam. Come join us. This is my other guest tonight. We're gonna be chit-chatting a lot. All right, you wanna sit there? Okay, I was just giving you the queen chair, but how are you, my love?
I'm good.
Ooh, I'm loving this whole getup. Sam, Chrissy, do we know?
No, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to
See,
meet you.
I
Sam.
connect people. Oh,
Yes.
this is great. So nice for you to come.
Thanks for
So,
having me.
you know, being that we already are here, I speak to you a lot about her, and I'm sure I speak to you a lot about her. Sam is amazing at what she does. You know, so I don't want to have to describe you. So you say who you are and what exactly you do.
Hey everyone, my name is Sam Law. People kind of describe me. I mean, if I describe myself, I don't think that's the best way to go, but I'll go with what I hear people say. A lot of my friends would describe me as like the plug, kind of.
The plug,
social
yes.
plug. Like, if you need something, I'm the one that's going to help you find it.
Girl, I got a list for you.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Yeah, so that's pretty much how I would describe myself.
Yeah, so we connected in so many levels. You know, we do the whole Boom Cups events. You know, we support the whole Boom Cups family, Michael Mack, and then from there we just kind of branched out onto doing other things that we have the same vision, the same mindset, and how we're here to what else can we do to connect people, to network, and because along the way we kept meeting people, and Sam created like this chat room where it's all people trying to connect. So it had nothing to do. We just branched out into our own, little
That's
thing.
awesome.
So now so many people, are always being invited and joining the chat that we said one time, all these people that we know and we talked with them and but if we was to see them in person, we don't even know who's who. You could be in the train right next to me. I have no idea who you are. But yeah, we're like talking and chit-chatting, and so we decided to create like a little get-together party, and like a networking party, and we did that a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And it was a great turnout. We got the place. She actually got a nice space. She rented a space, and she provided, the liquor, and I had to make my famous rice, of course.
Yeah.
It was about, and
Oh, is that
catered-
what you were making the rice for?
Yes, you see what I mean?
I
She
wanted
never
to
mind,
make
right?
it to, I wanted to make it to that party, but I was working, of course, because.
Right. See, I had
Awesome.
yeah. So and from there it was just getting a chance for us to like a meet and greet.
Network.
Yes.
Like networking, and I believe we also have Bobby. Do we have that flyer? That other flyer to the young professionals. There we go.
Yeah.
Dying of heat a little bit. Making a lot of noise over there, lady.
I know. Why is that? Is that me or you?
Probably. Oh no, that's you right now.
Well, I can't get nobody. So we're just gonna talk about a little about that.
Okay. All right, so I have coming up on November 3rd an event in Theater 294 in Farmingdale, which is not too far from where we are right now. And what we'll be doing is it's basically a question and answer. It's a professional development brunch with Robin Ayers from BET, AfterBuzz, and Owns Network, and as well as Tanya Vialve Duke, artist development of Atlantic Records. And we're going to have some guest performances by JL, Brooklyn Boone, Classique, and Passport General. It's going to be a great event. There's going to be some media there. Of course, could be UTV is going to be in the building.
up?
We got Girls Talk Sports TV in the building.
Shout out.
Yes, shout out to Christina Williams, owner of Girls Talk Sports TV, and also on my free time media. It's just, there's going to be some vendors there. It's going to be a great event. One of the key things about the event is actually that Robin is going to be showcasing her new book in New York. And the book,
Wow.
from what I'm told, is really about staying encouraged while you're building your business and building your brands, whether you're an artist or an entrepreneur. And I think it's going to be an exciting time. Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. You just type in Young Hip Professionals, it pops right up.
Right.
And if you want to save a couple dollars on tickets, right now we have the code EARLYBIRD, all caps. So I hope to see all of you there.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That seems like that looks so dope. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. That, everything that cuz obviously that we are all in this together on a different level.
Yes.
But anything that we can bring to, to support and to bring and it's interesting. So you connected. This is actually a little bit of a different, bringing in these different elements, like this
Yes.
person, so that's something new that I think we're not, I guess, used to seeing. But
yeah.
it's like, it's interesting to want to go to and meet, and and you have a speaker as
Right.
well, and so I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it, and
Me too.
definitely
I can't wait to see how it all goes down.
Miss Chrissy.
I'll be in Vegas.
Oh, so
I'm
that's why
leaving-
you're nice and quiet,
I'm
not
leaving
saying
at-
anything.
You know, this is the thing. It's funny because every time there's like something, I'm like,
Yeah, mhm.
I'm going away. It's like the first time I'm going away in a while. So
Okay.
I'm leaving Friday, and that's a Saturday. But I'll be in Vegas. I'll be there in spirit.
Thanks. You're gonna
I'll
call
talk it up. I'll talk up. Go
Yes.
live, and I'll show them
Oh,
in Vegas. I'll
absolutely.
be like, look what's going on in New York. You need to go.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks.
There will be full media coverage, full social
I'm there because
media coverage.
I don't like missing shit. She knows anytime there's something that's going on and I can't make it, I'm like,
Every
what?
time you did not
Every
see her in Boom
freaking
Cups,
time.
it's because she was doing something
work-
and she
Oh,
shouldn't
see?
have been
I
doing.
have a
But
shower somewhere. Everybody
Uh-huh.
I know had babies and got married this year, of course.
That always
so
happens.
I was like the one year where like things are going on, or wasted it on a dumb relationship, all my time. So you know how that goes.
Yeah.
You
well,
know
I
how
hope it's
that
a lesson
goes.
learned, girl. Priorities,
lesson
okay?
learned.
So
For
we
sure.
we got to get Kirsty down in 2019.
Yeah, hello.
I wouldn't want to say
fresh.
dumb relationship, but you know what? You got to stop focusing on everybody else but myself. So that's
Right.
where I'm at now.
That's right.
Or you could latch onto a network of people that support you.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of
I think
bringing you
that's
down.
the most important thing: surrounding yourself with
Absolutely.
people that support you. Because
Yes.
without that, you're not gonna do what you love to do. That's why me and her get along so well because we both support each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's what we get
Always-
along to, right?
Yes,
And that's why you're still gonna get along too, because that's what we
That's
do.
how it is. It's a hand-to-hand movement and touches of each other. We just get around each other, build each other up. So when we go through things like relationships that don't work out, we're not losing sight of what our end goals are.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm just hustling,
Right. Exactly.
just keeping busy, hustling. Like what your birthday's coming up, so
Yeah.
it's on a Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday, and then Saturday it's at Monsoon. Monsoon people,
Monsoon,
Babylon
yeah.
Village. Saturday night is my birthday party at Monsoon.
I will
Wait till you
definitely be
see
there.
the outfit.
I know you are, and I know. Did you see that?
Oh,
Ooh,
my
see
goodness.
Monsoon.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, there goes Linda Lynn. But
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
but
I'm excited.
so yeah, so I'm so happy you're here. But we also have an interesting guest tonight. We're gonna bring her out in a second.
She's so cute.
We're gonna
Yeah,
show.
in the corner.
Woo! She's like a social media funny gal, butterfly entertainer.
Yes.
She calls herself Jessie Strange. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch a couple of her video clips. That way you can get a little insight exactly what she's all about.
You know what you're getting yourself into right now.
So let's see a little bit of that.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Taste Tuesdays, where I get dressed for absolutely no reason and I try new foods. You suggested, I tried. This week's Tasty Tuesdays was suggested by Jose Santana 225, and this is what he said to try. He suggested to try baby food, but first I must show you what happened before the show. Oh, Doja, please don't sue. Sue. Please don't sue.
You get it later.
Ew, it stinks! Ew, it stinks! Is that alcohol? I think it's turkey.
Turkey.
Did we get turkey? I can't remember. Okay, not turkey. Okay, so we're gonna get it now. I definitely want pointy because, ugh. Pointy, for sure. You can give a nice French, a little classy. I've actually had French before. I don't want to be classy. Lit, so we're going with these.
You're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay.
What?
Tell me
So
what
crazy.
you want. Tell me how you want.
Oh my god! I like it. What do you think?
I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No,
Being a
no,
female's
no.
hard.
I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like a punk rocker from like the 2000s, baby. Yeah. This is the new and improved Jessie Straight 5.0. Did I just rip it?
No, it's hooked around her thing. See, if we could just get it. Look, we're good. We got it.
What up, everybody, and welcome back to another Week in Taste Tuesdays, where I get dressed for absolutely no reason and I try new foods. Water, fuel.
Take it.
Okay, guys, so we're trying actual candy from Japan.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, people. So,
back.
what do we think of that? So, welcome, Jessie.
Thank
should I
you.
say Jessie Strange? Is
Gee,
that
where
your-
did you get that name from?
Yeah.
Was I supposed to answer that?
Yeah. Give us a little
weirdo.
insight of where.
Because I'm a weirdo. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so I was like, one day I was like, all right, well, I'd like to do weird stuff. But it was like, strange is such a like, oh, that's like a weird thing. So I wanted to make it cool, like acceptable, socially acceptable to be strange. So that's when we came up with the Strange Squad.
Like it.
Yeah, not only that. So I have to say, you know each other, Sam, and look at that. See, talk about networking, getting people together. See, the show just did it itself. I didn't even have to, because there were two of my guests that I didn't even know happen to know each other, and so that's what it's all about. See, it could be you, it could be you, it could be you, and look, and we're all here.
It could be you, it could be me.
So you're like this internet, sensation, comedian, entertainer. So these little skits that you do, is this just something that you just brainstorm and do them, or is this something that happens throughout the day and you just act them out?
It's
or?
literally the randomest things. People think I sit down and like plan this like exotic. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm just like, well, I'll be like hanging out with my friends and we'll come up with an idea of like, okay, a concept of let's try a certain type of food, right?
Okay.
And then as the day goes on, I'm like, okay, well, the goal is how can I keep you entertained for 15 minutes? Like so then I'll just come up with like the most ridiculous things. I don't know, like anything obnoxious, I'm down for it because that's just me. I love it. I love being annoying, and then my friends
She loves being annoying, she says. After all, I'll be like,
Silly.
Jessie, stop it. I'm like,
Literally.
Jessie.
And I'm blessed with my friends because they're always down. I don't understand like how, but I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't complain.
Well, that's good. You seem to have a very positive and a funny, I guess, outlook on life, and you take things, I guess, not serious, but yet.
She's like, no fucks given.
Yeah,
I'm just
like,
gonna do
I'm
whatever.
a savage.
Yeah, like so I guess for you. Because a girl like Jessie, I feel like when we go out, right? Like, I'm such a low key type of person that, I mean, I talk and I can talk up a storm and I'll just talk for hours. But when I'm out, right? But when I'm out, I'm just like very observant, and I'm just like quiet, and and I think somebody with Jessie next to me, she'll just like take up the whole the whole scenario, and I'll be like this.
Yeah, she'll stop. I do this all the time. See, like I'm the crazy one when it comes to like me and her hanging
Yes.
out. I'm like, do, 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 and she's just like, all right, Chrissy.
Calm down.
Even on the show sometimes, right? Like I'll say or do things, and she'll just be like,
I'm just so low key. It's like, oh my god, what is she doing now?
That's
oh my
good.
God. Like I'm not.
this is only like 25% of my wackiness.
Yeah, like I'm
I
not
know you
like.
can't handle it.
Right. You're not.
I'm just like when it comes to attention like that out, like for a girl like you who likes to be funny, it's great.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like I don't know why, it's just been so low key that people look at me like, are you not fun? Are you not, like,
Like
I am
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I like that, but I'm just not expressive fun, I guess, or joyful. But it's nice to
She's
see
like
that
laughing
you.
on this. She's like, ha.
Yeah, but
It's
but
all on the inside.
But you know what? It's so funny. It's so true because, oh my God, I'm. Yes, I have emotions. People think I don't have emotions. I am a very emotional person. Okay, so like Richie, hi hubby.
Hi, Richie.
He's a very expressive person and very caring. He wears his heart on his sleeve and he loves to see people happy. Like whatever it is that he can do. So So I want to give a special shout out to my daughter Tiana for her birthday just passed. So
Hey, Tiana, happy
birthday! And she got a very, very, very special gift. She got a little upgrade on her 4 wheels. So
Oh, she
It was
did.
nice.
yes,
What?
she did.
Yeah.
She got an upgrade.
Wow.
Daddy,
You want to adopt me?
That's fine, girl.
Right?
You better wait in line.
Wait.
Daddy was
let's see.
very, very generous, and that's that's Daddy's little girl. So she's the princess, and she's so lucky that she is spoiled
But she's a
by
good
him.
kid. She's a
But
good,
she is.
She's a good girl.
Absolutely. So the funny thing is that we always try and create like, okay, how are we going to surprise her?
Oh, that's always
You
so
know,
much fun.
and how are we going to do it? Because I just don't like the typical, oh, here, I have to get for you over.
Happy
It's just
birthday.
like,
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to jump into this just to give you a little example of how he is. So when we were to get engaged and he wanted to propose to me, it wasn't like a typical proposal.
Ooh, I'm
This was like, okay, it was a snowstorm. It was the beginning of a snowstorm. This is like in December.
How romantic.
And we had and we had 2 dogs. We had a Rottweiler and we had like a little poodle. So I remember this specifically too. It's so funny because I'm feeding the dogs and they're kind of eating, but he's rushing. Okay, let's go take them out. And I'm like, they're not even like done eating yet. Why are we like rushing to go? It's like, oh, it's snowing. I don't want to get caught in the snow, blah, blah. I said, okay. And that was kind of strange. So we went to where he had lived. There was a park right across the street. So it was just like, let's just go to the park. So we're walking our dogs and, he's walking in front of me. And then all of a sudden, he looks and he goes, oh, what's that? And we looked to the ground and I picked it up and I looked at it and it was a rose. So, and I said to myself, because it was like the holidays, the first thing that came to mind was like, oh, somebody dropped a rose. It looked like somebody made it, like somebody crafted, it was crafted. And I was looking at it and I said, oh, somebody, dropped a rose. And then I said to myself, wow, what are the chances of this? What a coincidence. Look at this park, how huge it is.
Empty as shit.
And I said, there's nobody around. I said, it's white. Look at how white. It's about a foot of snow. And in my path, there happens to be a red rose. And then he looked at me. He goes, imagine if that rose opened. And I said, what? When I opened it, it was the ring inside the rose.
Aw, that's beautiful.
So I was like,
Thank God you drop it in the snow.
no, wait, you have no, he did. He
You're
placed
like, what's this
it.
crap? And you're like, throw it. You're
He
like,
placed it in the snow. So he was so scared that the
Be careful.
dogs were going to come in,
Richie,
So
we need more men like you out
Yeah.
there, Rich.
Definitely.
So he definitely loves to surprise. So we're giving scenarios as far as how should we do it, how should we surprise her and stuff. So that's about the only time that that I can say that I try to be funny and try to do, and I said, drop the keys and have a walk with the dogs and say, oh my God, somebody dropped the keys, and but it didn't work out that way. So when I wanted to have a keychain that says happy birthday, so when she picks it up, it's like, and look around, and I don't know, I just wanted to be creative, but it didn't work like that because they just don't follow what you want to do and things don't fall.
And I think that's like what people have this misconception of, like the videos that I have, right, that I create, they never go as planned. So the skill that you develop over time is how to make it work no matter what. No matter what
Right,
situation.
never let them see you sweat, right?
Exactly.
Because
And
they
that's-
don't know. I mean, when you're on the other side of it, like, I mean, that's like with performances or
The hard work.
You know, anything where it's like you're putting on a show for people, they don't know. The wedding. Like, when I
Yup.
tell people getting married and they're like freaking out about every little intricate
Yeah.
detail, and you're like, all right, chill the fuck out. Nobody's going to realize
Right.
that you didn't put gemstones on the little bows that are on the bouquets. Like, nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Yup.
Nobody cares. Only you do.
Yup.
Like, little things, like, you know, as long as you know, like, I could just roll with it and just, you know, you singing a song and you forget the words, just don't stop and pause and not
Make it
continue.
obvious, exactly.
You know,
Right,
make up
they
a
don't
word.
know.
Be like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
It's about
You know?
how you present. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nobody, sometimes people don't pick up on that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure in your videos it's the same thing. It's
Absolutely.
like, you sometimes you get better stuff out
true.
of fucking up or not
Yep.
doing it the way you planned.
all the time. It's always this broad idea, but then it comes out completely different, and it's just either it went completely opposite and wrong, but we still made it work and still made it happen, or like the people I wanted in it didn't show up, but I still made it happen anyways because. You know, there's always where there's a will, there's a way,
Right.
and that's the skill. I think it's definitely a skill because a lot of people, if something doesn't go their way, they'll stop and be like, okay, well, and blame other people or other things and situations for their failure. Meanwhile, it's you. If that doesn't happen, life changes within seconds. So your goal is to be a chameleon, adjust, and keep going.
Right.
She sounds like she should be one of she's a motivational speaker here as well. A comedian.
I
A
couldn't even lie. I
comedian.
was literally
is very-
just thinking, oh snap.
Right.
Should invite Jesse into Young Hip Professional.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I mean,
so
I've
that
known her for a year from Earwax, which is usually shout out to the Earwax family.
Shout out.
Shout out to Roxanne.
Shout out.
It's usually where we spend our Tuesday nights. So, I mean, now I'm thinking, oh yeah, we definitely should bring.
yeah, like I'm listening to her.
No,
She's
instead
like
of-
she's gonna put that flavor, that comedic
Facts.
flavor into actually giving a speech and motivational and self, you know, and her way, you know.
Yes.
I appreciate
So
that.
Absolutely.
So from here on, like, what are your goals? What are your plans? Like, what is that you aspire to do with
My goal is to just like, I want to create content for like, all right, talk to me a year ago and I probably would have told you something like, I want to become famous on social media.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's cool and all, but now I think I'm focused more on making a difference in this world in a sense of like the people who do support me, I want to be able to impact them and mold them in a way. Like, I want to be the person I needed in elementary school, because my audience really, most of them, it's like from elementary school to high school, and I'd say it stops at 24. That's the age of 24.
24 guys.
Yeah. Like, that's
I'm over
usually
here cursing up a storm.
Forever
on your
21.
video.
no,
Thank
it's
you.
fine. It's fine. From like 12 to 24, and a lot of little kids hit me up. You know, they're like, "Oh, you inspire me," and that's really the goal, is to make that difference, and that satisfies me enough. But I mean, there are those dreams of like becoming big on social media, and I want to expand. Like, I'm an artist at the end of the day. Like, although my videos show the entertainment part, the funny part, the annoying part of me, you know, there's a part of me that wants to write a book and like hopefully create a show. And there's just so many ideas that I hope that social media opens the door for me, but that it doesn't stop at creating videos and doing behind the scene works too. Cause I do, you know, I'm a photographer, videographer. I put you know, whatever makes money, I'm there. So,
Right.
so that's really the ultimate goal, is to just brand Strange and just make a difference with whatever I can with it.
All right. Sounds like a good thing. It sounds like, well, you captured our attention. We captured my attention. You're here now, you know, so something definitely, you know, is working. So do you want to be some type of like, besides all that you said, like, do someday like comedy, stand-up comedy, anything like that?
I would,
or-
you know, I give props to people who can stand up there like live and do it. Like, that is some talent. Anybody who can perform live is just amazing to me. I think I would rather just be big on like YouTube. And you know
Okay.
what's really cool is that like,
So let's just say that social media wasn't popular and didn't exist, and like, you know, that wasn't just
There's
the means.
none.
Like, what other means? How else would you go about creating this and getting yourself out there and getting people to, to know who Jessie Strange is?
That's a really good question. I mean, honestly, I've done ridiculous shit to do it. So, like, I would say definitely if there was no social media, live entertainment for sure. Absolutely. Because I know if I mean, I could do anything I want. I'm a mind over matter type of person.
Okay.
And I can capture everybody's attention right now and embarrass myself and just call it a day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, as long as I made you smile, I'm here for it. So, yeah, maybe stand-up comedy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
You could just do your skits live. Like, how are you doing now? I would just do that live.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, when I was
if-
back in school back in the day, so I took acting classes, and we used to go to different schools.
I'd be an actress.
And we used to put on, don't do drugs
Yeah.
kind of
Oh, that was
skits.
you?
I love
where-
improv.
Yeah, that was me. Don't
wait,
do
was
drugs.
it?
The truth commercial.
We would do like live skits of what not to do and what you do in this situation. We'd do it in front of kids and in schools, like after programs and.
Improv is really fun.
That's what we would do. We would do
Yes.
improv. We would
You're
take
right.
a topic and we would just roll with it. We'd be like, right, this is your character. This is your character. Go.
Yes.
And it was so much fun. Like improv, I feel like it's scary, but once you're in it, if you don't think about it, like
Yeah, you just let it flow.
That's the most. I feel like that's when I'm the most funny. That's when I'm the most organic. Is
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I'm like somebody should just put a GoPro on my freaking head. You know? That's when I'm the most funny. But when I have to plan it,
Yeah.
when I plan stuff, I'm kind of like,
Same.
now I'm not so funny. Now I'm not so
Exactly.
entertaining. But when I just talk or like. When we started the show and everything, and I told her like, the best thing to do isn't have like a script or you can have
Well, that's what I
points.
tell them. I
Just
said,
the
but like
outline.
that, just
Right.
touch on.
That's
but-
the first thing
But
Linda
you
told
don't
me.
want to
She was
go.
nervous. I said, "There's nothing to be nervous. It's just me and Christy shooting the breeze, talking shit sometimes. We're
Yeah.
just like,
Once you start one
Traumatic.
topic, you can have 5 other topics after that
Yes.
you want to talk about and never hit them because you just jump off on a spiral
true.
on the first
Yeah.
one.
It's
Like
true.
it just kind of goes wherever the hell it goes.
No, I agree with you. Improv is definitely a great skill. I got my start in acting actually at church through improv and learning improv and taking classes in college. And I mean, you don't end up stopping there, but improv is definitely key. We could talk.
Yeah, no, for sure, agreed. And I think, like, basically with my content and the reason for me to do anything, like, if you experience me, I will bring you out of your comfort zone just naturally, because that's just my personality. I do things that normally will probably make you uncomfortable. You're like, maybe I'm not really with that, but that's good. I feel like that's a great thing to bring onto somebody, even for once in their life, because that's a story and experience and a memory to tell. So, like, with improv, it's so uncomfortable, and it's so, like, on the spot, and again, with the chameleon mentality, like, life is switches, and you just got to be on your toes at every second, and that's why I think I like improv, too, because it's, like, you can't plan it. You just got to go with the flow and figure it out as you're doing it, like life. And
How do you think you would do if one of my favorite shows till today, if I see the reruns of it, Whose Line Is It Anyway? You ever seen that show?
No.
I've heard of it. I've
Oh,
really
come
seen
on.
it.
Come on.
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I actually never really watched it, but I
If
know
you-
what it is. I know
You
I've
have
heard of it.
you never seen it
I've
either?
never seen
All right,
it.
that
What
is
is
your
it?
homework for
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm doing it.
With Wayne Brady.
I got too much homework, girl.
No, that is your homework,
Okay.
and you're gonna go.
What is it called?
Whose line is it anyway?
Whose
With
Line
Wayne
Is It
Brady.
Anyway?
You're gonna love it because that is exactly an improvisation show, comedy skit, where they have the audience and the audience chooses what is the skit gonna be, and
Yeah.
they take it out of a bag, and then what was the other host?
See, I'd
The
be
game
a
show
host, too.
host.
I don't remember.
But then he
the
says,
others.
okay, you're gonna make believe
Yeah.
that you're in this scenario. I mean, the craziest scenarios too. It's not even like a regular. It's just whatever the audience puts together. And here they are, like 4 or 5 comedians that have to
Right.
do improvisation. I mean, the funniest, craziest, because it's nothing scripted. They have to do. And,
Well, something similar to that I like is Wildin' Out, which
Yes.
oh, that's another one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely love Wildin' Out.
Oh my
That's
God,
more
they're
like the
fun.
rapping and stuff,
like
but-
more of the hip hop, like R&B,
Right.
but more comedy. Like they have all the
Yeah.
comedians and performers come on there and they're
Oh
guests
yeah,
and
they
stuff.
definitely. I definitely
So
love that
funny.
show as well.
But I like that. I like when people are like raw because I feel like that's
You
something-
laugh more.
Yeah,
You laugh
because
more.
you know that they're just as like they're like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Well, I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna try it and do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
even in the same vein of that thought, you had the show with the skater dude. What was it called? Ridiculousness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
it's still
had,
on, I believe. Yeah, huh?
Jackass. I mean, we could revive those in a different way using
Absolutely.
social media.
And that's like
Hint, hint.
it's so cool. Like I can see that like some ridiculousness because like that's where I mean a lot of the dumb things that I do comes from like jackass.
said dumb
like,
things.
Yeah, because like I feel like I call it dumb, but I'm just like it's like my art at the end of the day. It's how I make it, but I don't know. A lot of it is inspired from stuff like that. Like just the ridiculous stuff you see. It's just like okay, yeah, I want to try that. Yeah.
So a question for you.
Yeah.
Where I was curious as when I was watching. What did the title that you young
Hip
your hip
professionals?
professionals? Yeah. What did that derive from? Like,
So that's
how
a
did-
good question. So it actually just kind of popped up in my head, like in the same vein of what Jesse's talking about. I had to come up with a business ID for my regular job because I do model and I do promotional modeling for different liquor companies. And then when you come up with that, you gotta come up with a name. So at the end of the day, I was like, well, what's the name? So I went on an interview with my agent, and even before that. So I came up with the name Young Hip Professionals because I'm like, I'm young. I mean, at least I think I'm cool. Well, at the time I was young.
Oh, you're still young and cool. We're still young and cool.
Young,
It's
yeah.
all
Shout
here,
out,
actually.
Forever
It's all in the
21.
Yes, yes.
That's
And
right, people.
I think I'm pretty cool, but I also, I mean, I don't
you're
want to
so
put
cool.
labels on people, but I also have an interest in that hipster kind of culture. I spend a lot of time at Earwax. And then at the end of the day, I do have a master's degree, which makes me professional. So I thought about words that described me and the persona that I have. And then I went and my first meeting with my current agent, shout out to Hampton Models. The first thing she said, I really like you. She was like, you're really young and you're hip and you're professional. And I was like, oh, well, it's God Engineering. 'Cause that's actually the name on my I-9.
It's a
you
sign
know,
right
so-
there. You were like, there you go.
Yeah, my W-9, yeah.
Confirmed.
So I just went with it. And it was actually the name of an event staffing company that I do own. And then when it came down to setting up a name for this network that I created and vetted people to be a part of, I was like, yo, all these people have the same persona. So let's go with it. And, I did some logo changes and everybody seemed to love it. So it's going to rock. I'm hip
As long
professionals.
as you love it, and
I
it sounds
love
good to me.
So how do you what do you plan to do as far as to expand, and what is your goal with what you're doing now in this platform? Like, what is your ultimate goal?
So I would say that my ultimate goal, especially in regards to like listening to Jesse or talking to you, and probably in a few days getting to know Chrissy more, is to get you to that next level as a person who's seeking, contacts and opportunities and just getting to the next step in your career in entertainment, fashion, media. I would love to have a full-on agency, not just focusing on models and music, but focusing on entertainment as a whole, the things that get us through our darkest times. What do? We turn on the television, we hop on our phones, and instantly I could watch one of Jesse's videos and laugh, or I could listen to Linda sing, or watch you guys on Could Be You TV. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people get to that next step, and we don't always know what the next step is or when the next moment is coming, but at least you're prepared. And that's why I say it's the art of, that's why I named this next event, our launch event, again, November 3rd, shameless plug. I named it the art of the introduction because it is important to introduce each other to one another and to get yourself out there and let people see you, because in other terms, the next moment, it could be yours. It could be you.
It could be you.
It could be you.
So
Linda, could be
that's
you,
what,
girl.
That's
Could be
what
you.
drew me to Linda.
She is the plug. Could be you. But like I always said, and I always this is why this is like it's gonna become me and Chrissy's motto every time we do the show, because this is exactly why we do the show, and this is exactly why I came up with this concept, and this is why I do this out of love and from my heart, because I love to connect people. Like, listen, this gig here that I have here is my baby, but I don't get paid for it. This is
Right.
not like a paid gig. This, if
Right.
anything, I gotta, I got fees to pay and I got
Yep.
things to dish out, you know, so it's not like I'm getting paid. If anything, I'm, you know.
Yeah.
So when I do this, I do it from the bottom of my heart. I do it because it's a passion. I'm an artist myself, and I know how much, you know, other artists struggle as much as I do.
Right.
But if I have 1 foot, you know, ahead of them, that I can help them in any way, you know, that's, you know, that's what I'm all about. And by all means, I'm not saying that I'm like this perfect person that's gonna, you know, but I'm good enough of a
Right.
person to want to help, you know, and I want to create that stepping stone, that whatever I can help. And I mean, I don't have all the answers, and I don't have, you know, I can't help you with everything.
Right.
But if I can connect you, and I can
Right.
connect you,
Yeah.
and you can connect her, and you know, that it's good enough for me, because I
Right.
don't know where she can branch out from there, what she can learn from you, and how you
what I
connect to
can learn from
her.
her.
Yes, and vice versa. And next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, Linda, you know, I met Sam, and she took me here, she introduced me to that person, and now I'm doing this, I'm doing. So anything, you know, or somebody came to perform here, and somebody saw them, and it's like
Right.
now they're performing somewhere else, and now they got known, and now they're oh, you know, and just like right now too, us connecting like this,
Yeah,
all, you know, I
absolutely.
want to give a big shout out also to BMJ Studios,
Yes.
A King and Melissa and all them out there.
Shout out to Rel Diggs.
Yeah, all them, and I'm grateful that I'm starting a new project. I'm on new music right now. I'm so excited for it. So all this, you know, connects us, you know, and all we want is the same love from everybody. You know, we in this
Absolutely.
together. You know, let's stick together. You know, we're here to watch out for one another. It's not who's stepping on whose toes, who's being shady about this, who's being shady about
Right.
that. You know, I don't deal with that. I don't tolerate that.
You know what
I'm
else
very
we don't tolerate? People with their negativity.
Yes.
negativity.
And their,
Take that
nasty,
out of
and their
here.
nastiness and their rude comments.
Yes.
So thank you very much, but you could leave the chat if you have something negative to say.
Oh, really? Why? Somebody's saying something that they shouldn't?
I don't know
Like-
who this is, but somebody's, you know, we want you to understand that, you know, we're women sitting up here, we're putting ourselves out there, and we're all about support and love and positive
Right.
vibes, positive energy. So I'm gonna just call that person out because I don't,
Oh, please.
I
Well,
don't
they-
like that, you know, the people
Yeah.
that do watch us and support us, not everybody's gonna like us, not
Yeah.
everybody's you're gonna have haters.
Right.
But we're
Haters
gonna let you
don't
know,
hate.
like, anything you say isn't gonna bother us because
Right.
we are who we are and we're different for a reason, and we're not gonna take your negative comments. You know, I know
why
you
would
want to
they
hurt
even
our
be-
feelings, but
I don't know whoever it is, but
yeah, no, it's all good.
they're not
They
funny,
know
and if
I'm
you're not
talking
in
about
here,
them. I'm not gonna call out their name because I'm not gonna do
Right.
that. But
yeah, that's fine.
but, you know,
Listen,
just
you're
know.
always gonna have one of them, you know, and
Absolutely.
It's a mere reflection of their own misery.
Right. Right. Of their own.
Their own
it's
sad-
okay.
It's
We
their
won't give them that
projections,
validation of
you know,
calling them
maybe
out
they
and
want
stuff.
it to
but-
be them. Maybe it's not gonna be you. It could not be you too. So.
Yeah.
Attitude can
So if you're
it
just
goes
being
away
up
of
in
it.
there with your negative attitude, you know,
Facts.
it's not going to be you at all.
Yes, attitude can get in the way of your,
Just
your next
saying,
step.
we're not going to help you. Could be me, could be her, but ain't could be you.
I like that. I like that.
There it is. But this been is such a, you know, a fascinating night that I'm able to finally have Sam, which is a good friend of mine
Yay.
now, and Chrissy, my girl over here, and now we have joining us a new team, a new joining the team, you know, and this is what it's all about, you know, and I'm so happy that we can help each other and just, you know, just build to the next level, you
Yes.
know, and like it's all about, you know, it's not only, I don't want to say it's all about, it's not just about women empowerment, you know what I'm saying? It's empowerment for everyone, you know, because
Yes.
of course as women we have to support each other. We have to be
Absolutely.
our if we don't support each other, nobody
Absolutely.
else will support us. But it's not just like, oh, we're hating on the guys and, you know, we're not supporting them. Like it's everybody empowerment, you know. So
Yeah.
but as women, we gotta take charge and say, you know what?
This
We're
is
gonna
our
make it
time.
happen. Yes, we're gonna make it
Yes.
happen.
And I don't
So-
mean like hashtag me too, but I mean like hashtag
Future
like.
is women.
That's right.
It's true. Women
We in
need
there.
to-
Yes.
We're gonna start a new movement here. Y'all heard?
Yes.
But so yeah, so what else can we say? But always running out of time when we're having fun.
No way.
But
So where can
Yeah.
people check out your videos? Like where would, if somebody wanted to watch your videos or YouTube channel or website, do you have your own website? Like let everybody know where they can check you out.
So I'm on YouTube. It's Jessie Strange. It's Jessi Strange. On Instagram, it's Jessie Strange, Jessie.Strange. You can find my stuff there too. And I just want to say something. Like, I appreciate you for inviting me. Like, this has been awesome. And I feel like women need to support women more often because there's just a lot of jealousy when it comes to them, you know what I'm saying? Or like there's like one-upping each other, and we just need to create more of a sisterhood and to support and create a better foundation between everybody, you know, females.
Of course.
Yes.
So I appreciate you for
welcome, of
inviting
course.
me, and you know, I don't know, like yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what she said.
She's happy.
Exactly.
I'm happy.
She's happy. Look at her.
That's what I want.
She hasn't fucking stopped smiling since I've seen her walk.
That's what we're all about. making
Also,
people happy.
the Strange Squad, I called my family on the internet the Strange Squad. The Strange Squad made me chug a medium black iced coffee before I came on here, so my
no.
caffeine level
You
is
stay up
very
late?
high.
Do you normally stay up late?
I never sleep.
Okay, well then.
I never sleep.
Okay.
The grind never stops.
So before we go, because we're almost out of time.
Cool.
So what does your family think of this? What does it think of Jessie Strange?
You know, it's a handful to deal with me, okay? And I gotta say that I am annoying.
Okay.
They definitely, I give them, when I do make it to a certain level, I do want to give back to them, because
Of course.
dealing with me, putting them through on camera and doing pranks and messing with them, ruining their house, putting balloons everywhere, like, I'm a lot to deal with, for sure.
Are you considered yourself like the girl version of, what was it that show with who was that? Who's
Somebody we know or somebody on TV?
No, the TV who became famous.
Well, Liza, I was going to say Liza. You
Liza
know what I'm
Koshy?
talking about? Liza
No, no, no.
Koshy.
Love Liza Koshy.
She started doing videos like that and stuff. And,
But
and
before that,
escalated.
who was
A guy?
it? With the white guy who
Roman Atwood, is it?
No, the crazy one.
Some
Something
other
with
dude from Jackass.
Jack. Exactly. Thank you so much.
Bam
Everybody out there
Margera?
knows she's
No,
talking
Johnny-
about.
Johnny,
Johnny Knoxville.
what is it?
Steve-O?
Steve-O, exactly.
They're all jackasses.
Right,
They all do
but
the
did
same
he didn't do the same thing? Like in that home, he would just prank the parents.
all did.
And
No,
and
that
do
was
they-
Bam.
Was it like
That
because
was
I-
Bam. He had a TV show, and it was like he would like mess with his dad and his mom
Yeah,
and his uncle.
I mean, is that the level you're taking?
I mean, absolutely. It's gotten to the point where my dad's like, you gotta get the hell out. Da, 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 da. Like, I give it to them. It takes a lot of patience with my friends and family to deal with me.
Oh my God!
But
So we
it's
better watch
awesome.
it when we're around her because you never know what might come
Yeah.
about. But but thank you so much,
Thank
Jessie,
you.
for joining us
Thank you.
on the set. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It was a great experience.
and
Was
where
that-
everybody could check your stuff out too.
Listen, you can follow me. That's _Sam Law if you want to know more about me personally. You want to follow the crew. You need some motivation on the daily as you're an entrepreneur. You're trying to get your stuff together. You can follow me on Young YUNG Hip HIP Professionals. That's spelled correctly. I ain't gonna spell it for you. On Instagram and Facebook.
All right. So with that being said, thank you everyone for joining in, and have a great night. And remember, people, my birthday is Monday. Yes, it is.
Party,
Happy
party.
So I have to stress that because it'll be.
I'm
you
gonna
know,
jump out of a cake for you, girl.
Are you really? Thank you. So once again, my birthday will be at Monsoons on Saturday. I want to see everybody there shouting out and happy birthday. So thank you so much, everybody. See you next time.
Take it easy, fam.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Mike.